Hello and welcome to the Hanna show. Today I will be unboxing this little box, and inside of it we have Stablo Plein board for sketching. And I think I'm a little bit late to the party because this thing's been around for some time, but I've only found out about it maybe like last month. And since I'm going for a short holiday to Isle of Wight with my partner, we are going to a very nice and quiet and secluded place, and our goal is to do a lot of walking and, you know, painting and drawing, and he will probably be taking a lot of pictures because he's into photography. So I thought this will be perfect to take with me. It was expensive. I think the set I got for the board and the tripod attachment was about €100, and I was actually weighing all pros and cons, whether I should buy this or not. I was actually thinking of making my own device like this, and I've reached out to my friend at work, Bob, who really enjoys woodworking, and he gave me all the like tips and ideas about how to make it. But then at the end of the day I thought, you know, I haven't got all the tools. The only thing I had was a jigsaw and a drill, and I was worried that it's never gonna be exactly the same, or I mean it wouldn't be exactly the same, but I was worried that it wouldn't work in a good way. And I thought, you know, spending money on materials and wasting my time, maybe it's better to just buy the ready thing. And also supporting the small business as well. I run a small business myself. I run an Etsy shop, and I really appreciate when people purchase my art on my ephemera from my shop. So I decided to go for it, bite the bullet, and order the Stablo Plein sketching kit. It's been sitting on my floor for about a couple of weeks now. Finally I have time to do it, so I'm gonna take you over to my desk and we can unbox it. And then my plan is to actually test it out in the real world. So we're probably gonna go for a walk or something, and I'm gonna see if I can find a nice place to sketch, and also maybe close my walking ring as well. So 2 in 1, 2 birds with 1 stone. So yeah, let's go to the desk and let's open this baby up. Okay, so here we are. You might see some reflections because it is a very overcast day, so I have to have my lights on. And I've removed all the invoices and everything, so that's why we have all this plastic here. Okay, so this is what we have in the box. We have the tripod mount. Comes in a box like this. And we have our Stablo board. So let's start with this one. Definitely packaged really nicely, really safe. Okay, so this is compatible with hardcover A5, A4 and A3 sketchbook. That's good to know. Okay, this will be useful. Oh, and there it is. Okay, that's the board. And these are my insets. This is very lightweight. Like, I was worried that it's going to be heavy, but it's not. It's nice and lightweight. Smells like wood. Let's open the insets. Okay, so we've got the brush holder and the cup holder, and I think I would put the cup holder here. I don't know, is this how you do it? I'm not sure. Maybe. and then like that. Oh, okay, I think, yeah, this makes sense, because then this kind of holds the cup holder in place. Oh, okay, so you can actually have them here as well, I believe. Let's see. Okay, that actually fits better here, I feel. And this is the paintbrush holder. So I'll pop this one here. Okay. So that's that. Let me get my folded cup and a few brushes, and then we see how it looks. Okay, so, oh no, that doesn't fit my Faber-and-Castell collapsible thing. So I just need to get something else that will fit something a little bit smaller than that. Yeah, this is the Faber-Castell collapsible cup, and it doesn't fit, so just have to find something else. Let me see my brushes now. These are my travel brushes, my Escoda travel brushes. I don't think we should have issues with brushes, actually. But let's see. This one is too big, unless I do it like that. And this one falls through as well. This is the only way they will go in. Let me see my other brushes. So this is my Ramon Schmal, my Da Vinci. I'm just picking up brushes that I use the most. And let's just test these ones. Too big, too big. Okay, this one and this one here. Okay, so it holds like normal brushes with no problem at all. So that's that. But yeah, these, the Escoda ones, they don't fit. They don't fit unless I remove the cover, and they can go in like that. But it's just like, it doesn't make sense, because at the end of the day, these are travel brushes, so I would want them like that just to pick them up and paint with them. So a little bit disappointing. Also, apparently this bit here is magnetic, so let's just try. This is my Winsor & Newton. Okay, that works. Oops, a little bit slippery, but yeah, that definitely works. So that's nice. Let me put my sketchbook in here. I'm still working in this sketchbook. I don't really like it. Okay, so how would this work? So this is how it works. The cover goes in the slot between the two boards, like that. And then this will go on top. Ideally, my Faber-Castell thing would go here, and my brushes would go here. Actually, it does feel nice and sturdy. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel sturdy. Let me just put those brushes in here for a bit. This one is too big. Oh, something's running away. Messy. Okay, so that would be the setup. Need to figure out a different cup. Doesn't matter. Let me see my big palette. So this is my big palette. Okay, so it's still okay. It's like, obviously this is a big palette, so it will stick out. I would flip it on the other side, but yeah, you can see half of the palette is on the board, half is not. But I'm thinking, I really like my Roman Schmal colors, and I'm thinking of actually taking this palette with me when I go, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Am I gonna take the whole palette with me or just select few colors? I'm not really sure, but I really want to take this one, so at least I know that it stays on here. I know this board is not designed for big palettes like mine, but yeah, I think it could still work, because even if I put pressure here, that still holds. Okay, so the magnet part is good. Same about the cap. Okay, let's see how we're doing with like my little Pliff sketchbook. That's fine. And then you can also use clips to clip the pages together. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. Okay, let me do the tripod attachment. Okay, so this is the tripod mount. Now we've got Velcro, and what am I supposed to do with the Velcro? Hold on. Tips. Easel. Everywhere on patch to go a few hours to make sure that got to go. Okay, so it's supposed to go on here. 1 centimeter. So that's about that much. And that goes here. Let's measure. Oh, that's 1 inch. So 1 centimeter is here. Okay, so how am I going to clean it? Okay, it's clean. Let's put this on. And then this goes on here somewhere. I know it's set to wait a few hours, but who's got time for that? Tripod adapter, or whatever you call it. So that's that. I feel like it's not straight. Never mind. Okay, let's bring a tripod. Okay, so here's my tripod. And just let me just lower this a little bit. Okay, so that's supposed to go in. Like that. Oh, cool. Obviously, when the glue is dried and set for a few hours. I don't know, it just doesn't feel that stable. Okay, let me try this with the sketchbook. Okay, so this one is with the little travel palette, and as you can see, that looks alright. So I just need to get a different cup, and I'm thinking I am so tempted to get my Roman Schmal colors in half pans so I can fill this tin. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of my Winsor & Newton paints. I was going to finish them. Let me just put my face to the camera, maybe that's better. Okay, so as I was saying, because I'm such a fan of Roman Schmal paints, I'm really not enjoying painting with my Winsor & Newton paints. I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. They're all professional quality paints. like the set I have here. They're all professional quality paints, but I just don't enjoy them. I love my Roman Schmal, so I'm thinking today is Friday, I might order my set of paints in Roman Schmal, and I can put them up in this palette, or maybe just get a by the way, Jackson's got a watercolor sale. Oh my god, I think it's an omen. I think it's a sign. So I think I'm just gonna quickly go and order some Roman Schmal half pans, or just like a set, the paints that I have here in my big palette, and hopefully they will be arriving tomorrow. I know Jackson's due a Saturday delivery, because I know I want to take my Roman Schmal paints, and I know my big palette is not going to fit on this one, so I think I'm gonna, yeah, do that. I found a perfect solution for my cup holder. It's my rice measuring cup, and it fits perfectly. So I think for now I'm going to use that, and woohoo, I'm excited. Let's go and test it out in the real world out there. Okay, so I actually decided to come to Aldenham Country Park, and I'm actually walking through this oak forest. I think they have like 4 oaks, and I think I'll be looking for a nice place to sketch and see what I can do. So just found this spot. I'm thinking I might plonk here and do some sketching and painting here. This will be my view. Okay, let's see how it goes. So this is my setup. This is my view. Let's see. I moved locations. I moved from my previous spot, and I literally just walked just a little bit further, and I come across this kind of like a mini beach kind of thing, and I can see there is a little hut or something up in the distance, so I'm gonna see if I can sketch here for a bit. Number 2 completed. I have to say, I've been standing and holding this in my hand, and my wrist is hurting. It's it's a bit heavy when you just stand and hold it in one hand, so I think for the future, when I'm doing any standing painting, I will bring my tripod. Let's see if we can find another place to paint it. So this is the actual dam, or that's what it's called, I don't know. And then that's the lake. And the house with the green roof, I don't know if you can see it, is somewhere there. And I was literally just on the other side of the lake sketching the sailing club and this dam, although you probably won't be able to see because it was quite far away. But yeah, I was on the other side of that lake. So I'm going to head to my car, I think, and make my way home and finish the video and do a little review for you. And yeah, I'll see you back at my desk. back, I've managed to do a couple of paintings while I was by the lake, and actually this thing, it worked so well. I am definitely happy I got it. It helped to have everything at hand, not having to look for things on the side and, you know, rummage in my pencil case. So definitely recommend it. It feels a little bit heavy when I held it in my hand, but obviously I had my sketchbook attached to it, and I had my brushes and my water cup and my paints, everything on it. So it definitely feels like a weight on when you just hold it. So I think when I go to Isle of Wight, I'll be bringing my tripod with me, because it's gonna make it so much easier to stand and paint. But when I was sitting down doing the first painting, and I had this on my lap, there was no issues at all, and it worked like a charm. So I'm really happy that I got this one. So I've done a couple of paintings that I'm going to show you in a minute, and I used my Winsor & Newton paints, which I don't hate, but they're not my favorite. So I'm really looking forward to receiving my Roman Schmal paints, and these are the paints that I will be taking with me to Isle of Wight. But this is the second painting I've done. Hopefully this camera will focus, because I know that sometimes when I'm in the lens, it doesn't focus that well. So that's the second one with the little hat. That was a sailing club. I'm gonna show you a picture here in a minute, and the first one that I did was actually this one. So I sat, hopefully you can see, so I sat on the bank, and it was actually a good place to sit, and no one was bothering me. There was only a few people around. I think I've managed to capture the algae on the water. There was a lot of it, and there was this thing, but you probably see in my video, or saw already in my video. And I don't know, combination of paper, which I'm not a fan of in the sketchbook, and the paints. It's an alright painting. It filled the page, but I'm not entirely happy with how it turned out. So these are my two paintings. Once again, I couldn't be happier with Stablo Plein sketching kit. If you are wondering if I should get it, I say get it if you can afford it, because like I said, it's a little bit pricey. I paid about €100 for this, but I think it will be worth it in the long run, and I'm definitely gonna use it again and again and again. For now, just want to thank you for watching, for sticking all the way to the end. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what else you'd like to see in the future videos. So I hope you have a nice weekend, a nice week ahead, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care for now. Bye.